WizKid should not be compared to Fela Anikulapo Kuti for just this reason. Everything WizKid has done is for himself and his family. But Fela has done everything for himself, his family, and to we Africans. Fela was ready to die for Africans. Is WizKid ready to die for you? Not to talk of for me or for Africans as a whole. Fela lived and died for Africans. So please do not ever compare WizKid to Baba 70. Ojo awolo now. Please, make una no dey do that kind of thing.
There's something that we fail to realize, that when you are great, you are great. There's no way around it. Everybody regards, respect the legendary Fela Anikulapo Kuti, the late Fela Anikulapo Kuti, no doubt about it. And he has paved way for all the Afrobeat artists of today, including WizKid. No dispute about that. The fact still remains that you cannot deny the fact that WizKid is great, is a legend, is a living legend as well. From my own perspective, I don't think Seun Kuti should have any issue when people are trying to compare WizKid with Fela, with the legendary Fela Anikulapo Kuti. What is the big deal about it? It is more or less to promote the Fela Anikulapo Kuti's name. If he was a bad man, he was a bad person, why people gonna be comparing, someone with him? I think you should be grateful to God that you see people, and you have people like WizKid being compared to your father. I'm talking about Seun, Kuti. Nobody said in the beginning, WizKid was better than Fela Anikulapo Kuti. Nobody said that. And WizKid himself did not even pronounce that. And I've learned that even WizKid put Fela's tattoo on his body to show the kind of love, respect he has for the legendary Fela Anikulapo Kuti. What's the big deal when people are trying to compare WizKid with your father? And to correct one impression, WizKid FC are not bullied. They're not bullied. They don't bully people. They always been there to protect or to support WizKid in case some people are trying to bring him down. I don't see them bullying anybody. For Seun Kuti to be having issue with WizKid FC, I don't think it's the right thing for him to do. He should be grateful that comparing someone like WizKid to his dad. They did not say that he's better than he was better than Fela Anikulapo Kuti, and nobody said that. I think he should be grateful. And for someone to be saying that, okay, WizKid, is not as great as Fela Anikulapo Kuti, I'm not gonna subscribe to that. Let's look at it from this way. What has Fela Anikulapo Kuti achieved that WizKid has not achieved? Of course, we know that the legendary Fela Anikulapo Kuti, he was an activist. We all understand that. He represented humanity. I can understand that. He used his music to promote humanity. So does that mean, okay, nobody can be greater than him? Nobody can be compared to him in regards to that? What about Michael Jackson? The late Michael Jackson did not even sing anything about humanity. He sang most of his songs to promote love, unity, in which someone like WizKid is doing too, and other artists. So if people don't sing about promoting humanity now, they are not great. Again, I'm not saying WizKid is greater than Fela Anikulapo Kuti, but you cannot disrespect WizKid like that. Because WizKid is not disrespecting. FC are not disrespecting Fela Anikulapo Kuti. It is when Seun Kuti came out and started having issue that why are they comparing WizKid with his dad? What is the big deal? Why the rancor? Why the tantrum? Come on now. This is not a big deal. this is not a big deal. You cannot be calling them bastard for supporting their favorite artist, for supporting WizKid. Why? A lot of artists will still gonna come behind to be greater than Fela Kuti. That is the prayer of everybody.
It's so sad. How much I expect pé ọjọ́ ọ̀la Nigeria, àwọn Nigerian youth tó yẹ kán jẹ́ ọjọ́ ọ̀la, tó yẹ kán jẹ́ leaders of tomorrow, wọ́n wà lórí social media, wọ́n ń jà sí ẹnìkan ló ju ẹnìkan lọ, ẹnìkan ló ju ẹnìkan lọ. Àwọn tá a rò pé bóyá ọjọ́ ọ̀la Nigeria, àwọn Nigerian leaders of tomorrow, orí social media náà wà tí wọ́n ti ń jà tó ti ń compare olórin kan pẹ̀lú olórin kan. Àwọn Nigerian leaders tó bà ayé wọn jẹ́, tó destroy future wọn, wọ́n challenge wọn, wọ́n jáde fún wọn, tó gba ìlú wọn padà lọ́wọ́ àwọn tó ń da ìlú yìí. Wọ́n wà lórí social media tí wọ́n ń fi olórin kan wé Fela Kuti. Fela Kuti, àbàmì ẹ̀dá. Ṣórúkọ yẹn gan ò pọ̀ létí yín ni? Ṣórúkọ yẹn ò tóbi létí yín? Ẹ wọlé lọ náà, ẹ lọ bèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn bàbá tó bí yín, àwọn ìyá tó bí yín, ẹ kàn pé wọ́n jókòó kẹ́ ẹ bèrè lọ́wọ́ wọn pé ta ló ń jẹ́ Fela Kuti. Ẹ kàn bá àwọn bàbá yín, ẹ bá àwọn ìyá yín, táwọn ìyá yín gan bá ti gbọ̀njú ńgbà yẹn pé ta ló ń jẹ́ Fela Kuti. How can you be comparing a cat with a lion? How can you be comparing a cat with a lion? Ẹ ń fi ológbò, ẹ fi ń wé kìnìún ọbẹ̀ ẹranko nínú igbó. Ẹ̀dákẹ́dá èèyàn kéèyàn tó lè máa compare Fela àtolórúkọrin kankan láfíríkà, ó kú nínú àlàyé ni, ẹni yẹn ti kú wọn tí ì sùn. Ẹni tó lè máa compare Fela pẹ̀lú olórin kankan, either dead or alive, tó lè máa compare Fela pẹ̀lú ẹni olórin kankan láfíríkà táwa yìí, ó kú nínú àlàyé, ẹni yẹn ti kú wọn tí ì sùn. Gbogbo nǹkan wá ń change upside down nílùú Nàìjíríà. Kò wá sí respect kankan mọ́ fẹ́yìn ọmọ ọ̀sìn. Àwọn tó bí yín gan ò jọ yín lójú, àwọn bàbá tó bí yín gan ò jọ yín lójú, ká tó wá sọ fún àgbàlagbà kankan níta. Fela Kuti. Orin tẹ́ ń kọ yẹn gangan táwọn yẹn ń kọ, Fela gangan lórí tẹ́ ń kọ. Orin tẹ́ ń kọ, afrobeat tí wọ́n ń kọ yẹn, Fela gangan ló ń jẹ́ afrobeat. Fela. Ó yẹ kọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ yín gan mọ́ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Fela ni. Fela Aníkúlápó. Ó yẹ kọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ yín. Fela ni ò jẹ́ kí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ bàbá yín kíyà jẹ wọ́n gbé. Àwọn bàbá tó bí yín, àwọn ìyá tó bí yín. Fela ló dúró fáwọn ìyá yín. Fela ló dúró fáwọn bàbá yín nígbà ayé wọn. Táwọn bàbá yín fi ráyè bí yín. Fela ló jà fáwọn bàbá yín, òun ló jà fáwọn ìyá yín, táwọn ìyá àti bàbá yín fi bí yín. Music ní ká sọ ń pa ẹ̀ ni. Àbí instrumentalist Fela, abọ́rin, abọ́rọ̀, àbí jàǹgbára. Ó sáàdì gan o, ó sáàdì gan. Gbogbo ń tó yẹ káwọn ọmọ yẹn face. Àwọn Nigerian politicians tó dá ní àjò wọn rú, wọn tápù wọn, wọn challenge wọn. Ibi tí Nàìjíríà dé lónìí, àwọn Nigerian youth yẹn náà sún débẹ̀. Níbi tí Nàìjíríà dé lọ́jọ́ tòní, àwọn Nigerian youth yìí àwọn náà sún débẹ̀. Àwọn Nigerian youth tó yẹ kán jẹ́ leaders of tomorrow, ẹ̀wọ̀n tí wọ́n ń ṣe lórí social media. Wọ́n ń compare olórin kan. Kán kó gbogbo àwọn olórin yẹn papọ̀ sójú kan. Gbogbo olórin yẹn papọ̀, kán kó wọn sójú kan. Kò sí ìtò bá Fela ní gbogbo wọn. Kán kó gbogbo yín jọ sójú kan. Fela. Ó dàbí ìgbà tí ẹ ń fi ikú, ẹ wá fi ń wé oorun. Ẹni tó ti kú ẹ fi ń wé oorun. Either dead or alive, kò sí olórin kórin kankan tó lè bá Fela. Àbàmì ẹ̀dá. Ẹ bá wọn bàbá yín wá sọ fún yín.
Welcome back to the channel. So lately there's been a lot of controversy online where Kuti has been dragging a lot of WizKid FC, and just yesterday, WizKid finally came out to reply Fela Kuti, and it was not funny. The truth is, comparing WizKid and Fela, these are two different people, and I feel everybody's great on their own. So the fan base coming out to compare WizKid with Fela is totally wrong, because Fela, most of these Gen Zs, they don't even know Fela songs, and I don't think they listen to it, so they wouldn't even know what it comprises of. Okay, as because you're a WizKid fan doesn't mean you should come and disrespect the legendary great Fela Kuti, and I feel that's what Fela Kuti was trying to say. That's the message he was trying to pass around. But then WizKid, for the sake of his own fans, he has come out to drag Fela Kuti and also Fela, because he actually said that he's bigger than Fela Kuti. So what does she want to do? And it's been crazy. Well, what's your take on this? Do let me know what you think in the comment section. And if today is your first time joining my channel, please don't forget to like, share or subscribe.